Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Christmas is a time of reflection, a time to connect with family and friends, to eat, to laugh, celebrate and have fun. Christmas is indeed the most wonderful time of the year. Bank of Jamaica has been delighted for over 20 years to partner with the University Singers during Christmas to present an evening with the University Singers. We are pleased that the program has become a beloved staple on the Christmas entertainment calendar. Last year, as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, the bank presented from its archives a compilation of past performances. This year, as we continue to navigate the new normal during this pandemic, all disaster risk management protocols have been observed to coordinate and record this event. The program promises to be an evening of vibrant entertainment with exceptional performances, remarkably orchestrated and choreographed by music director Mr. Franklin Halliburton. On behalf of the management and the staff of Bank of Jamaica, we take this opportunity to wish you and your families a wonderful holiday season and a healthy and happy 2022 when it comes. Merry Christmas, Jamaica.
She born that itty bitty baby right in Christmas season reminds us that even in the darkest hours, the light of God's love shines through.
Family, friendship, food, fun, and the Father above. Those are what make this season special.
The holiday this year will look similar to last year, and it's important to know that COVID-19 still exists.
I encourage everyone to wear your mask and social distance while enjoying the full festivities of Christmas dinners, games nights, and movie nights.
You see, if you have to go out, must bound and compound have to go out, you have to do it in a place where big, wide and open. Because I know everybody vaccinated and you can't know just by looking at them.
In spite of the challenges that COVID has presented, we'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Make 2022 your best year yet.
I wish you all a great Christmas. Have fun. Don't eat too much. See you again in the new year.
Good evening. I'm Franklin Halliburton, Musical Director of the University Singers. The University Singers is pleased to partner with Bank of Jamaica again this year to present this concert to the public. We'd like to thank the Governor of the bank and his hard-working team. This year is the 24th staging of this event, and it is truly a landmark event within the musical landscape at Christmas. We truly miss performing for our audiences face to face, and we long for the day when we can feel the energy radiating across the proscenium arch and for us to feed off of the applause. But for now, we invite you all to sit back, relax, and enjoy this concert that we have prepared for you with love.
Mommies and daddies always believe that their little angels are special indeed, and you could grow up to be anything, but who would imagine a king? A shepherd or teacher is what you could be, or maybe a fisherman out on the sea, or maybe a carpenter building things. But who would imagine a king? It was so clear when the wise men arrived and the angels were singing your name, that the world would be different, 'cause you were alive. That's why heaven stood still to proclaim. One day an angel said quietly that soon he would bring something special to me, and of all of the wonderful gifts he could bring, who would imagine, yes, who could imagine, who would imagine a king?
Christmas season reminds us that even in the darkest hours, the light of God's love shines through.
Family, friendship, food, fun, and the Father above. Those are what make this season special.
The holiday this year will look similar to last year, and it's important to know that COVID-19 still exists.
I encourage everyone to wear your mask and social distance while enjoying the full festivities of Christmas dinners, games night, and movie night.
You see, if you have to go out, must bound and compound have to go out, you have to do it in a place where big, wide and open. Because I know everybody vaccinated and you can't know just by looking at them.
In spite of the challenges that COVID has presented, we'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Make 2022 your best year yet.
I wish you all a great Christmas. Have fun. Don't eat too much. See you again in the new year.
I've been performing with the University Singers for roughly 17 years, since 2004 when I arrived here on campus to do my degree.
I joined the University Singers in 2017, so I've been singing with them for about 4 years.
After I finished my degree, I remained here in Jamaica, and it has been just a whirlwind of excellent experiences since then. And I must say that the choir is a fundamental part of my experience here. Some of my friends will actually say it's part of the reason, or the reason why I remained in Jamaica.
Singing with the University Singers has been a very fulfilling experience. The rehearsals are really long and sometimes the schedule is very demanding, but in the end it's all worth it.
Under Franklin Emile Halliburton's leadership, he has really brought renewed life, especially to this Bank of Jamaica Christmas concert, where it's more than just singing songs and singing the music and so on. It's more about sharing of the experience.
Ideally, we would prefer to be able to perform for a live audience and reach out to the persons in the audience at the chapel for our annual BOJ concert. But it's still a privilege to be able to perform for everyone virtually so that we could reach even a wider range of persons.
It's quite a different experience performing in front of a virtual audience, because when you do have a live audience here, you have the energy to feed off of and so on. But now you have to focus on the job at hand, and you really have to put all of your energy into it to ensure that it connects. And this show, this production by the Bank of Jamaica in partnership with the University Singers is so important to us, because many of us think that this is where our Christmas begins, and it's so important for us to share not only for our audiences here, but also for those abroad.
Christmas hath a darkness brighter than the blazing noon. Christmas hath a chillness warmer than the heat of June. Christmas hath a beauty lovelier than the world can show. For Christmas bringeth Jesus, brought for us all. Earth, strike up your music, birds that sing and bells that ring. Heaven hath answering music, for all angels soon to sing. Earth, put on your whitest bridal robe of spotless snow, for Christmas bringeth Jesus, brought for us so. Christmas hath a beauty lovelier than the world can show. For Christmas bringeth Jesus, brought for us
Well, I've been affiliated with the University Singers for maybe about 15 years. I call myself the president of the Imaginary Fan Club. I've been a a member in the audience to now actually book them for my own productions. And it's for me, it's one of the best, if not the best, choirs in the region. I became a fan because of the variety, the musicality, the performance quality of the choir. I've never gone to a season and not enjoy it and not be a repeat audience member year after year after year. I think I know the repertoire fairly well, and I've always been pleased. I've never gone to a University Singers performance and not feel really overjoyed. And especially for a BOJ concert. My favorite Christmas carol is O Holy Night. And if you know anything about the University Singers BOJ concert or carol service, you know that it is a showstopper. We come every year wondering how great it is going to be this year. And it's funny, we've never been disappointed. It leaves you on a high. It leaves you knowing it's Christmas time. And you know, that's one of the reasons why I never, whatever it is that I have to do, I am here just because I really want to hear this song.
Early Christmas morning, when the stars them getting dim, from my squatter's window, a woman start to sing. Holy, holy, holy hymn, feel we God great for true, feel we God great. God work settle down, just like gentle dew drop on the morning ground. Holy, holy, holy hymn, feel we God great for true, feel we God great. Shine on the harbor, and like the sunlight through the day. So this baby love we is them come to stay. Holy, holy, holy hymn, feel we God great for true, feel we God great. One day soon this little boy went on Prime Minister. Then Puss and Dog will walk and talk, for them turn brother and sister. Holy, holy, holy hymn, feel we God great for true, feel we God great. Everlasting Father, shining Prince of Peace, mighty God Jehovah, Counselor from the East. Holy, holy, holy hymn, feel we God great for true, feel we God great.
Early Christmas morning, when stars them getting dim, from a squatter's window, a woman start to sing.
Holy, holy, holy hymn, feel we God great for true, feel we God great.
Holy, holy, holy hymn, feel we God great for true, feel we God great.
and she rocked the baby to sleep. Make me tell you about the story of the Blessed Virgin Mary. She had a baby boy named Jesus, born in a Bethlehem of Judea, upon the straw that lay in a manger, and she rocked the baby to sleep. Angels sing and tell this story about that lady and our baby. Shepherds traveled from afar, wise men followed that bright star to adore him in a manger, and she rocked the baby to sleep. Sleep, little baby, sleep. Sleep, little baby, sleep. Sleep, little baby, sleep. Ox and ass and donkey and sheep, them this a watch the little boy sleep. Mary smile and start to sing, for she know that he is the King, King and Savior of the whole world. And she rocked the baby, rocked the baby, rocked the baby, rocked the baby to sleep. Sleep, little baby, sleep. Sleep, little baby, sleep. Sleep, little baby.
Christmas season reminds us that even in the darkest hours, the light of God's love shines through.
Family, friendship, food, fun, and the Father above. Those are what make this season special.
The holiday this year will look similar to last year, and it's important to know that COVID-19 still exists.
I encourage everyone to wear your mask and social distance while enjoying the full festivities of Christmas dinners, games nights, and movie nights.
You see, if you have to go out, must bound and compound have to go out, you have to do it in a place where big, wide and open. Because I know everybody vaccinated and you can't know just by looking at them.
In spite of the challenges that COVID has presented, we'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Make 2022 your best year yet.
I wish you all a great Christmas. Have fun. Don't eat too much. See you again in the new year.
Hi, I'm Paulette Bellamy.
And I'm Emily Elliott.
I was a part of University Singers for 3 years. That was between 1964 and 1967.
I was a part of the University Singers for 5 years. I left for 1 year, came back, and I believe I was a part of Singers for 1 year after that.
When I joined the University Singers, I joined right after I entered university. So I was in the choir for 3 years. That was way back in the 60s, 64 to 67.
Wow.
Way back.
I also started with the University Singers when I entered university, and that was in 2004. And I stayed until I left to do my master's in 2009. When I came back, I rejoined, but then shortly thereafter I left again. So that was my little era in the choir. During my time in the University Singers, I definitely had, it was a very rewarding experience for me. We did a lot of performances on and off campus. Any campus-related event we were part of, and we were definitely seen as the choir that represented the university, and I was so happy to be a part of that. We also traveled abroad. So in my time, we visited New York, Florida, and we went to the Eastern Caribbean, 3 islands in the Eastern Caribbean. And it was always lovely to share with other cultures, to see how the diaspora reacted to our performances, and having Jamaicans come and perform on their stages. That was always fantastic.
During my time, we regarded ourselves as a family. So we all came in together and we looked forward to the lunchtime rehearsals, which for us was a real treat. I can't forget that Noel Dexter was a part of my time. We've treasured that relationship even until recently. We traveled New York, Washington, Nassau, and again, those experiences were pretty unforgettable.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will save our sons and daughters. Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered, oh, will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will calm a storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, oh, you kiss the face of God. Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises to the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day rule the nation? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? The sleeping child you're holding is the great I Mary, did you know?
Christmas season reminds us that even in the darkest hours, the light of God's love shines through.
Family, friendship, food, fun, and the Father above. Those are what make this season special.
The holiday this year will look similar to last year, and it's important to know that COVID-19 still exists.
I encourage everyone to wear your mask and social distance while enjoying the full festivities of Christmas dinners, games nights, and movie nights.
You see, if you have to go out, must bound and compound have to go out, you have to do it in a place where big, wide and open. Because I know everybody vaccinated and you can't know just by looking at them.
In spite of the challenges that COVID has presented, we'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Make 2022 your best year yet.
I wish you all a great Christmas. Have fun. Don't eat too much. See you again in the new year.
here at the University Singers, we would like to wish for you all at home a Merry Christmas. We hope that you all will remain safe during this season, and we wish for you all a very prosperous 2022.
Sin and
of Jamaica and the University Singers thank you for having joined us this evening. We hope you enjoyed our special Christmas Day presentation. We wish for you, your families and friends safety during the holidays and all the peace, joy and love that accompany the Christmas season. It is our hope that you will have a new year filled with wonderful opportunities and new beginnings.